Good day everyone. I will discuss about farm irrigation design. Today, I will present you how to design a simple irrigation system for a farm. So, first is computing the water discharge needed by the crops, and then second is designing a rectangular irrigation canals, and third is calculating the horsepower of a pump, and fourth is explaining how a hydraulic pump. So this presentation show you how proper irrigation design helps farmers deliver water efficiently and improve crop production. So let's start to computing water requirements discharge. So ang una nato nga buhaton is compute na to kung pila ang need nga water sa crops per second, because discharge is always expressed in cubic meter per seconds or liter per seconds. So i-convert na to ang water requirements to volume. So 30 cubic meter of water per hours. So in-compute na to ang discharge using quantity is equal to volume per time. So to compute discharge, we must use second then not hours. So 1 hour is equal to 3,600 seconds. Now mag-apply ta og formula. Mao ni siya ang formula is quantity is equal to 30 cubic meter divided by 3,600 seconds. So ang result niya is 0.00833 cubic meter per second. So, ang i-convert na po nato into liter per seconds. So, 0.833 cubic meter per second times 1,000. So, ang result niya is 8.33 liter per seconds. So, ang final answer niya is 0.833 cubic meter per seconds or 8.33 liter per second. Proceed to design of a rectangular irrigation canal. So in designing, ito look a shape which is rectangular, triangular, or trapezoidal. So for this activity, I choose rectangular because it is simple to construct and then easy to compute and then very common in small farm irrigation system. So mag-start na ta. So mag-assume ta nga ang velocity is 0.8 to 1.5 meter per second. So velocity is equal to 0.6 meter per seconds. So atong i-compute ang required area. So area is equal to quantity divided by velocity. So ang area is, ang result sa area is 0.00833, then divide na to sa 0.6 is equal to 0.0139 cubic meter. So this is the cross-sectional area needed for the canal. So isolve na to ang width and depth. And then, ang ako magipili nga shape is rectangular man. So, ang formula niya is A is equal to B times D. So, ang atong i-assume is ang practical depth. So, D is equal to 10 meter. And then, ang equals niya is 10 centimeter. So, B is equal to area divided by depth. So, ang result niya is 0.0139 divided by 0.10. And then, atong i-divide, ang result niya is 0.139 meter. And then, i-divide na po na to, ang result niya is 14 centimeter. So, ang atong final canal design na to is, ang width is 14 cm, and then ang depth is 10 cm, and then ang velocity na to is 0.6 meter per seconds, and then ang atong area is 0.139 meter per second. Proceed na po ta sa horsepower requirement. I-compute na to ang pump horsepower needed to lift water. So, ang formula niya is horsepower quantity times hours divided by 55 times n. So, quantity is equal to 0.00833 cubic meter per seconds. And then, ang hours niya is 3 meter in vertical left, and then n is equal to 0.7 and 70% efficiency. So, mao ni siya ang step-by-step solution. So, horsepower is equal to 0.00833 times 3. And ang result niya is 0.2499. And then, i-times na po na ko ang 75 times 0.7. So, ang result niya is 52.5. And then, gidivide na po na ko ang sa step 2 and 0.2499 divided by 52.5. So, ang result niya is horsepower 0.00476 horsepower. So, the computed is very small because water is small. But pumps are manufactured in standard sizes. So, we must choose the nearest available. Ang recommended pump size is 0.5 horsepower pump is commonly used for small irrigation system, and then home water supply, and then low farm watering. Ram pump. Moni ang part sa ram pump: air chamber, delivery pipe, cheek valve, drive pipe, waste valve, and then wastewater. Moni ang process niya. Moni naa sa arrow. And then moni ang dira na mo gawas ang tubig sa wastewater. So, what is a ram pump? So, ang ram pump is ginagamit din nila pinakasagaran sa mga farmer nga kanang sa mga rice farmers. And then, kuan po ni siya kay dili na need magamit og electricity o kanang fuel. And then, how a ram pump works? So, water flows downhill into a pump, and then a valve suddenly closes, and then this creates pressure, water, hammer effect. Then, pressure forces a small amount of water uphill. Advantage ani niya is dili na kailangan og electricity or fuel required, and then dili na pud kay siya dako og maintenance, and then pang long lifespan jud siya, and then effective po ni siya labi na sa mga remote areas. And then ang limitation ani niya is requires a natural flowing water source, and then need at least 1 meter of elevation drop. And then, dili siya mo pump, labi na siya sa large discharge, and then, dili po siya suitable, labi na sa flat or dry areas. So, dili po sa applicability to the scenario. So, ang hydraulic ram pump, dili siya applicable in this irrigation design because there is no natural flowing water source in the scenario. And then, the discharge requirements is small, and then a controlled water pumping system is needed, and then a 0.5 horsepower mechanical pump is more reliable for farm usage. So in real life application, irrigation canals pumps like the ones designed in this report are commonly used in vegetable farm, then sa mga rice fields, then mga fruit orchards, and then small family-owned farm, mga gagmay lang or mga small-scale farmers, And then this system is makatabang gini sa mga farmers to deliver water efficiently and then into fields and then improving crop growth. Then maka-ensure po siya sa consistent sa water supply during dry season, labi na kanang sobra na kainit, wala na kay tubig, di na pod kaayo ting ulan. Ora to, and that's all. Thank you.